And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. We got some great basketball highlights. Yes, it's already time for the hoop season, and several of our local teams in action, some going head-to-head, including San Gorgonio taking on Pacific. And you'll remember San G coming off a great season last year, making it to the CIF Southern Section 5A semifinals, also a berth in the state playoffs. So great year last year. Can they keep it going this year? But they ran into a very good Pirates team and an upstart Pacific squad. Let's take you out to San Gorgonio. We'll see the Pirates and the Spartans going head-to-head, and it was a lot of Pacific early on. They started hot. Demarion Tobias, the steal, and there's the lay-in, plus the foul for Pacific. Then the Pirates' Ross Bradford goes the length of the floor, the drive and the dish to Maurice Fitzgerald for the bucket. Fitzgerald later puts back the miss as Pacific goes up by 6. San G looking for something to cheer about, and they'd get it here. How about Emmanuel Moreno? The nice move in the post. The short turnaround is good for Moreno, but here come the Pirates again. Amari Harris, the steal, and he's going to go take it all the way in for the basket. Pacific ups at this point by 11 in the first quarter. Then it's going to be Francisco Garcia Aviles hits the three ball. The Pirates rolling in the opening frame. The Pirates, Tobias here, the steal and the basket. At this point, after the Tobias bucket, it was 17-4 Pacific on top. First quarter. Now we move to the second. Off the miss, Fitzgerald again working on the glass, gets the basket. San G trying to cut into that Pacific lead. Like I said, the Pirates, they started off hot in this game. Big bucket there. Ricardo Cruz drives inside, but the Spartans were down by 15. The Pacific defense proved to be a real problem. Another turnover by San Gorgonio. Bradford takes it in for 2. Pirates up by 20, 27-7 in the second quarter. San G would make it respectable. They would cut into the Pirates' lead, but too much Pacific in this one. Tobias the basket, 55-43 the final score. Nice win for Pacific against a very strong San Gorgonio squad. So looks like the Pirates are on the rebound this season. Congratulations to them. All right, so San G and Pacific going head-to-head. We had another great local game as the San Bernardino Cardinals were taking their show on the road to take on Redlands, and it's always a good matchup when you go up against a Citrus Belt League school. The Cardinals, Cardinal City at Redlands in this one. We start with the Terriers, who, like Pacific in their game, got off to a hot start. The Terriers' Connor Klim gets the basket here for RHS, and they took a 24-13 lead in the second quarter. The Cardinals answered. Nice ball movement. Nathaniel Stokes drives in for 2. San Bernardino down by 9 to the Terriers. Here comes RHS, Aiden Mao. A little stutter step right there. The floater is good for Mao. Cardinal City on a run. George McEwen, the drive and the dish to J. Money Stanley for the bucket. He was also on the football team, made some big plays for the Cardinals, and head coach Sean Collins. San Bernardino basketball coach Ramel Green and the Cards, they would get on a little bit of a roll. McEwen is going to take it the length of the floor and puts up the runner. It's all good. After trailing by as many as 11 in the first half, the Cards cut the Terriers' lead down to 3. Redlands gets a little bit of breathing room when Mao hangs in the air and hits the jumper despite a triple team by the Cardinals. The Terriers' Klim later battling on the glass. He'll get the tough put back here. Redlands wins 71-55 the final. The Terriers with that win improved to 3-2. San Bernardino falling to 2-5 after that game. But a tough road test there for San Bernardino. All right, how about a little bit of high school soccer? I know the weather has not been completely agreeable. Kind of cold out there in San Bernardino, but we had a chance to check out Entrepreneur taking on West Shores. Let's take you out to the San Bernardino Soccer Complex, and we ran into an old friend. Yes, Carmel Brand, the former athletic director at Pacific High School. Carmel now the AD at Entrepreneur, at least in the time being to get the program going in the right direction. First half corner kick for West Shores from out there by the Salton Sea. Carlos Bojorquez heads it in. The Panthers, great opportunity here, but Entrepreneur would be denied by a great save by the keeper. Turns it away and falls on the ball. Lightning would delay this game, so I told you the weather was a factor as West Shores went on to defeat Entrepreneur, the Panthers, by a final score of 5-2. All right, and we're going to wrap up this segment as we go from high school soccer to a little college volleyball. Cal State San Bernardino in the West Regional Championship game in Division II for the first time since 2019. The Coyotes actually at home at Casullus Arena. The Coyotes taking on Cal State LA in the championship match. And it would be Cal State LA winning this one in 3 straight. Here is match point. Cal State LA wins 25-15, 25-16, and 25-18 to advance to the national tournament. Another great season for Cal State San Bernardino on the volleyball court, making it to the West Region Finals. Congratulations to Coach Chernus and the Coyotes. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, how about some SBVC cross country? The men's team, one of the best in the entire state of California. We're going to check in with head coach Jim Radigan when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.